Yeah. I go by the name of K-Ron Immaculate, otherwise known as Ron Charisma, but for short you can just call me Ron C. To the right of me is producer extraordinaire KZ, Whippy BG, and this is how we get down. Come on,
BG.
bringing it. How we get down, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down. Come on, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down. Come on, it's like business, remaining on the low, like a mistress. For instance, thugs should pay your neighborhood a visit. I'm bringing it, yo, from an Adam's apple to the big one. Cats can't do me none, you bunt, we gon' run. Hitting you with more scriptures, let your brain provide the pictures. By the way, when I'm on stage, tip me like a stripper. Pay attention to the flow, by the way, can't get the dough.
Yo, I hope this album works.
I know, brought to you by Ron C and KZ. You're funnier than Damon, thinking that you can hang, baby. Tear the spot up in a minute. No doubt, we all in it. You're out of here, done. So just stick a fork in it. You're forfeited anyway. Come on, what did he say? You want to battle, okay? Getting his ass any day. I'm in the house like Elise, take you back like a receipt, acting like your whole heat, like out your goatee capiche. How we get down? How we get down? How we get down? How we get down? Come on. How we get down, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down. Come on, how we get down, 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 how we get down. Relax your mind and let the track glide, aight? Joints stay tight, word of advice, you should never grab a mic. Work for the dough like Donna Summer, now you wonder why we in this business, we do it for the hunger. No need to brag, learn how to rap, yo, before I play tag. Pay dues, but time to get the cash. K, we free at last, so this release. Show love when they hit the street. Bring it back to Brooklyn, and then the mission's complete. Our couple like Oscar and Felix Unger. Add lightning to the thunder, bang this up in your humble. With the hell and back to get us to you. It came through with more on the menu. God knows what we've been through. It took many years, we had a lot of stress and tears. Criticism from our parents and peers, we still here. A lot of people wants to know how I get down. Curious to find out, yo, how we get down. How we get down.
How we get down.
How we get down.
How we get down.
How we get down. How we get down. Come on. How we get down. How we get down. How we get down. How we get down. Come on. Tick, boom. This be the bomb. Don't go hating me, cause I blazed your baby mom. Switch, check the follow through. And one, shooting two. Your home court advantage to be technical. I'm telling you, dog.
What does C stand for?
Charisma on the trigger. It's your main full speed ahead. And KZ for press. Uno, dos, tres, cinco to the sense. Oh Lord, I rip an MC. If I feel bored and watch this women get strangled by a microphone cord. Listen now, hey, that's another subject. Nevertheless, we still gotta progress. Crush the groove like Curtis when we blow, so that you know. Like Planned Parenthood, situations under control. All systems a go until we touch down. First we blast off, but now watch us get down. How we get down, 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 how we get down. Come on, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down. Come on, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down, how we get down. Come on,
You don't stop. Breaking ground. Full house. Millennium, baby.